And I remember something that my father told me right after I graduated from college 30 years ago. But I remember
How long ago?
30. But I remember intellectually getting it, but it probably took me about a decade to really get it and understand it and implement it. But he said, Randy, you're going to be meeting a lot of people and you're going to be building a lot of relationships. And he was always really great at relationships and I always admired him for it. But he gave me 3 tips that were incredibly helpful. And I think it might be appropriate to answer your question this way. He said, Randy, whenever you're dealing with other people, always approach them with a sort of a servant's heart. My parents were servant leaders. They modeled it for me. He said, always go into relationships trying to help the other person. That was the first tip. The second tip was always practice sincere curiosity. Genuinely be interested in other people. He said it takes the burden off you to have to carry the conversation if you're asking great questions. So that was the second tip. The third one was actually quite profound, and it really took me a while to get this. He said, without ever letting on that you're thinking this, you should always own the responsibility for adding value to the conversation. He said, if you will always have the mindset that I want the person that's sitting across from me to feel like it was worth their time to be with me, then you'll have accomplished your objective. So always make it about the other person, serve other people. Secondly, be very sincere about learning about people. And then third, always add value. So that's always how I try to engage with people. And I meet a lot of people just like you do every day. So I kind of approach them with that. I want to help you. I'm interested in you. And I'd like to add value here. So that mindset is really a great way to kind of lead into some of the other practical things you can do. So, when you think about how do I show rap kick? How do I express gratitude? How do I do all those things?